Also, we can put my camera back where it normally goes. So yeah, I've been playing this for like a week now, on and off. I'm not very good at it yet, but we'll see how far we can get. I've generally been more consistent with the knight. I suspect other classes will be easier once I get the blacksmith upgraded more. Let's see, what do we got in our deck right now? I wanted to try out the new ruins. Okay, is that what we have selected? Yeah, it is now. So, for those who haven't tried it, the idea behind this game is that rather than controlling the hero directly, you are building the world around him and trying to give him enough fights that he can level up and continue to gather cards to build the world without giving him too much and killing him. Alright, so generally one side is going to be enemy encounters and the other is going to be time crystals and vampire mansions. That's been how I've been doing things. Wheat fields don't help me yet, but I can put a grove here for later. Okay. None of these are better than what I have already. Alright, first village. That didn't take long. Let's just pop it right here. Oh no, I want to be able to have more wheat fields, so let's put it there. And wheat fields will spawn scarecrows, which will be nice if I get a blood grove here to kill them faster. Also, more vampires, I guess? More vampires. Over here. Over here? Somewhere around here. Yeah. Alright, so... that's a crappy ring, but it's better than nothing. So we're going to start building a mountain range over here, and what mountains do is the more other rocks and mountains that are next to them, the more health they give you. So this one gives me 2 health, plus 2 more for the adjacent rocks, so together they give me 8. And the bigger that gets, the more health we'll get from it. We have max HP plus 108, most of which comes from this armor. Here's a proper mountain. Mountains are useless on their own, but they give you plus 5 health for each adjacent rock or mountain. Another grove, let's throw that down here. Looks like maybe rat wolves don't go into wheat fields, I guess we'll see. Alright, time crystal. I like to put these opposite the vampire mansions to increase the number of slimes you get. Because slimes are nice, easy minions to draw out the vampires for a fight. You don't want to give them strong minions, but if you don't give them something to fight alongside, they won't come out of their house at all. And here's a nicer ring. Get that attack speed going. Need to build up our mountain range here, and put... So, a meadow will give you 2 health at the start of each day, and a time crystal will double the daily effect of adjacent tiles. So if I put it next to this, this time crystal, it will bloom into a blooming meadow that gives me 3 health per day, and it'll double into 6 health per day. So that's, so far, the best way I've found to use meadows, is you put them next to time crystals. We've got a rat wolf and a slime. Generally you want to try and fight things individually, but rat wolves can migrate a little, so it can be tough. Come on, get him. Alright, let's finish up our mountain real quick. Will give us a big peak which spawns harpies. We have another thing to fight. This, unfortunately, not being adjacent to a non-meadow is gonna not bloom yet. Gotta get something else next to it, but it's still giving us 2 times 2 for 4 health a day. Yeah, the rat wolves are definitely in the wheat fields. which is not what you want, but it's fine. I've yet to find a better sword. Still pretty samey. Also, the next time I place a rock, I'm gonna get a goblin camp, which I don't know where it's gonna end up, and I don't have a card yet that can remove it, so I'm kinda eh. I don't think it's worth it for the 9 max health I would get. So let's wait on that. Oh my god, can you hit, please? I'm in rough shape right now. Another reason why I want to invite more confrontation than I have to. These battlefields give you a treasure chest, or sometimes a chest mimic. Either way, you'll get treasure from it, mostly for free. And this slime is stronger than usual because he's a quest enemy. So he's got more health, but should hopefully get more rewards too. Rough freaking shape. Oh hey, better shield. Yes please. Better on all counts. Can't be said for any of this other stuff yet. Oh, and we got another village. The only thing is, once we place a second village, we end up with a bandit camp. I should have put this first wheat field where the second village can get at it. That was a dumbass move on my part. But I will put this village here. Freaking bandits. That way when there's another wheat field, it can go right in between, because wheat fields make towns give you better healing. Still don't want to place my 10th mountain. Right, there's a vampire. This might be our first one, I'm not sure. Come on, get him. That's why we fight vampires. They usually have good stuff. Yes, please, constant health regeneration. Alright, so I guess one more vampire house here. Now, I've got this Oblivion card. I really want to get rid of the bandits because they can destroy your items when they attack you. Unfortunately, that means I still don't have a card that can get rid of the goblins, but I'm not going to wait forever to place my mountains, so I'm just going to do it now, and we're just going to have to deal with the fact that there's goblins over here now. At least they didn't spawn next to other enemies. Next Oblivion card I get, I will remove them, because they tend to be a bit stronger and gang up, and I don't want to deal with a big pack of strong enemies if I can avoid it. And you can see my health is already in really bad shape. Oh, there's a wheat field. Very nice. And I just used up my last potion, but we're about to pick up 2 more at town, so it's fine. No, counter's not as good as regen right now. More attack speed, more regen, 2 less defense. I think that's actually worth it, despite this being a lower level shield. The wheat field here. Our towns will heal us for more. And we've got another meadow. I put this Chrono Crystal in a dumb spot because I can't put meadows right next to the path. So I've already actually loaded all the spots this Chrono Crystal can have metals. In which case, let's put them next to the mountain so that it'll bloom. If I can survive to get back to camp at this rate, I'm in such rough shape. I wish I could get more Chrono Crystals right now, because I've got all these meadows and I'd like to double them up, but eh. Another wheat field, very nice. More meadows. This axe gives me slightly less attack, but more defense. Which actually, yes please, I'm in rough shape right now. Please give me something good, I'm suffering here. Okay, yes, better armor. We desperately needed better armor. And, better weapon. Nice, nice, nice. That was quite a jump, actually. We need to get some blood groves going. Would be a nice upgrade to have right now. Not worth it to lose all the other effects of my ritual sword. And here's our first goblin encounter. Get out of here. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Let's keep building out this mountain range. We're a little bit better this loop than we were last time. There's a chrono crystal, finally. I'm gonna put this somewhere where I can have lots of fields. The ones in this area will also be next to the eventual mountain range. This is a good spot for it. Plus, by putting it here, I can have 4 meadows in range of it. Grove. Do I have a place for this? Put it here. Then it could affect the area of the goblin camp with an eventual blood grove. That seems like a fine enough spot. Although it prevents me from attacking more towns on the end here. And I do want at least one more town. Every other town gives you a bandit camp, so an odd number of towns is optimal because every other town, the odd numbered one, is basically for free. Oh, a 2-shot at that banshee, very nice. Alright, Scarecrow, what's this do? Regen and evasion. Yeah, I could use more defensive options right now. And it's got slightly better defense. Yeah, that's a worthy upgrade. Right, what's this do? Slightly worse max health, clear damage, defense, attack speed. Attack speed is better. The defense almost makes up for the loss of... I don't know that the pure damage makes up for the counter and the damage to all. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily worth it. Defense and regen per second. Pure damage and damage to all and defense. I think we're just going to keep what we currently have equipped. The other thing is, if your inventory's full and you get another thing, then the oldest thing becomes scrap metal, which is useful for later. So I do want to let them keep overflowing. Arrow deals 1 plus 1.5 damage for every potion used since this trait is taken. Plus ignorance, more damage, has 20% of defense, which right now would be 2, I think. This will just build forever. And I do tend to use all my potions all the time. Yeah, let's go with that. It'll take a minute to activate, but it's worth it. Here's our quest, Ratwolf. Collect some Ratwolf pelts. Battlefield, very nice. You gotta be careful not to put these too close together because they'll form Bloody Path, which spawns, you know, dangerous enemies. And also they can, anything that dies in range of them can turn into ghosts, which you then have to kill again. And also that's a bad placement because that could potentially spit the chest up there. You'd have to wait longer for it, but meh, whatever. Could have placed that better. More mountain. Vampirism ring with regen and defense. Yeah, let's do that. More meadows, more health. Yes, please. And another village. That's good. That's very good. Whoa, that was a lot of cards. Okay, so put a treasury over here where the mountain range can expand it for us. Another chrono crystal here where we can put plenty of meadows. That can go there. Start getting mountains into this treasury. That was a misclick that I didn't mean to do. That doesn't help me at all. Now I can't even place a treasury here, which is where I would have wanted my next one. God damn it. It's fine. It's whatever. Village here, I guess? Not getting any blood groves. It's really annoying. I'm not going to do well enough at this round to actually beat the boss. I think we should just collect as much loot as we can and pick a time to exit so that we don't die. Ooh, that was some nice stuff though. More defense, same amount of regen, attack speed, and vampirism. Yes, please. More attack. Still got some pure damage in there. Vampirism. Okay, I guess we're doing a vampirism build. I do like my vampirism. I'm not going to sacrifice that much max HP to get a little bit more though. Alright, and then a rock can go right there. This is just a slightly worse version of what I already have. Oh, you see that vampire became a ghost. And because the vampire's vampiric aura on this fight, the ghost has vampirism, which is goofy. Finally a blood grove. Alright. That's going to affect one enemy spawner. This will affect 2, although those goblins are stronger. This will affect 2. Actually, I think I want it here, which is not where I was picturing placing my first one, but whatever. So a blood grove will kill anything that gets within the last 15% of its health bar. It's handy. Now we can put 2 wheat fields on either side of this town. And a meadow here, and we've got lots of sources for health. And continuing on. Here. I'm not looking forward to that goblin fight. It looks like it's gonna be rough. Yeah, I would have liked to put this treasury here, but this mountain is blocking it since it needs to spawn with all spaces surrounding cleared. Whatever. Put it here. And then more time crystal meadows. Alright, here's the dreaded goblin fight. Let's see how it goes. The problem with goblins is when one of them dies, the other 2 enrage and get 30% more damage. It's rough. Alright, more health, but no special effects. A lot more health. Just all 9. Lose attack speed and counter, but maybe that's okay. I'm going to do it for the health. I'm trying to be a bit more defensive minded. That's a lot of regen per second. I'd lose the 6% vampirism, but tempting. I'd also lose the 3 defense. I don't much care about damage to all. So let's just leave it. Alright, can't really do anything with this wheat field right now, so just gonna leave it in my hand. Oh god, that's a really durable item. Alright, nice, nice. That doesn't help me. Where could I put a grove? It's not going to cause trouble. I mean, this one I might end up with 2 rat wolves in the same spot or sharing space with goblins, but like, not the end of the world. Not as bad as 4 goblins. Alright, we're in good health now that we're back in town. Oh, hey Mel. I wasn't aware that there was a new FNAF game. Actually, I haven't looked at chat in a while. Hey Leah, when did you get here? Yeah, I've never really been someone who follows FNAF closely, so I wasn't aware of it. Damage to all 2. That's 10. I've really only played a little bit of the first one. I appreciate the notion of there being heavy atmospheric storytelling, but it always seemed like a lot to keep up with. More defense and regen, but I'd lose the vampirism. Honestly worth it though. I'm also planning on getting offline after this run because it's been more than 2 hours. Defense is just 1 per loop. That's honestly not great unless you're doing an infinite run. Surveyor. Let's just get supplies as an insurance policy, because I do tend to fuck up and die sometimes. Daily nap, isn't it like nighttime? It's a little late in the evening for a nap. At that point, just wait till you're ready to go to bed for real. Alright, we got Oblivion again, so let's get rid of... I'm tempted to save it for the next town, so that we can get rid of the resulting bandit camp, but like... Yeah, the goblins haven't caused me too much trouble. We're gonna wait on the Oblivion card. 3 to 6 or 7. That's quite the prodigious nap. Do you sleep a full 6 to 8 hours at night, or are you like doing 2 3-hour blocks per day? This is not worth it for losing all that evasion and vampirism. Let's get that. Oh, okay, there's the goblins. I'm not going to deal with goblins right next to a grove. Let's just get rid of them. Two hours at night, good lord. Oh, that's a pretty neat schedule. Not one I hear often. We got 2 wheat fields, but no town to go with them. Could get more vampires, I guess. Though at most I would cover like 2 spots here or 1 spot here that's not already covered. I don't think we really need another vampire mansion. We could just place it in such a way that it doesn't do anything to advance the boss progression bar, but I don't know that we're even going to be fighting a boss this game. We might not make it that far, so like, whatever. I guess right here the most they would have to work with is rat wolves, and then they'd also be in range of this blood grove. That seems like a fine place to put them. Bo Burnham removed his old albums off Spotify. Aw. I mean, you can like buy them, right? To just have them on hand. Ask your parents for Christmas or whatever. It's not too late. I mean, you could probably get them on like YouTube or whatever. Or Netflix. I don't know where Bo Burnham does his business. Alright, now we're moving. Let's put this next to the other treasury so that we can load them both up at once. I was still placing cards, sir. That's okay, I can wait. Bunch of shields I'm not going to use. Fine. Let's put this guy here. More chrono crystals. Where the hell am I going to put these? I guess here is as good a spot as any. Have love dogged yourself into falling asleep. The old shows. Wow, that is pretty fast. 4 minutes. This is a good spot for another one. Meadows next to crystals. Rocks next to the treasury. More chrono crystals. Good lord, we do not need this many. But okay. Another mountain over here. Trigger 2 treasuries at once. Very nice. On YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube ads kind of suck. YouTube ads are just the worst. And I refuse on principle to pay for YouTube Premium because I'm not going to let a company annoy me into giving them money. It's not how these things work. Notice that if I keep going too many loops, I'm gonna get myself killed, but like, I'm doing pretty well right now. That's my first Ruins. I've got this new Ruins card, and I have yet to actually see it prior to now. Gives a random basic resource when passing through it. Spawns an enemy every 2 days. Okay, so if I put it here, I mean these goblins are filling the tile regardless. But here I'd end up with a vampire. I mean 1 vampire plus 1 worm, how bad can that be? Sounds like famous last words, but I guess we'll see. Ass iPod. When I say buy an album, I mean like go on Amazon or to a CD store and actually get the CD. That way you can put those song files anywhere you want and not have to frickin' buy licenses for them. Oh dear, this is quite the spicy combat. Hang in there, hero. Not gonna help. God, goblins are so vicious. I really need to remove this goblin village. 1 defense, but I would lose attack speed and regen and vampirism. No, I'm not going to do that. You don't need a CD player. You can rip the CD to a computer and then put the files anywhere you want. Or you could buy a CD digitally from like a third-party site that isn't, you know, frickin' Apple iTunes or whatever. I'm just saying buy it in a non-DRM way so you can put it on all your devices. I mean, I like to actually feel like I own the things that I pay money for. Finally, we got our second Blood Grove. It'll affect 3 enemy tiles here, or 2 here, and also the vampires. I think right here is the play. I might not even get back to the campsite at this rate. I think this is going to be my last loop if I make it. Alright, more meadows. Let's get rid of... I'm tempted to save the Oblivion card for my next town, but I don't know when that's going to show up. And these goblins have been getting ultra spicy, so let's get rid of them. Vinyl. You have a record player? Alright, I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to have... I mean, vinyls are... I don't know that they necessarily... I don't know if I buy into the notion that vinyls have better sound quality, but I think the novelty value of a record player is pretty neat. Damage to all regen per second. I don't need more attack right now, I need more defense, so we're not gonna replace our 5 defense ring. Oh, here's a better Dirk. Damage, defense, attack speed, evasion. Loath to lose the vampirism, but maybe the defense would be worth it, and that's a fair bit of attack. Yeah, let's upgrade. We still have 11% vampirism from other stuff. Let's see. Mountain here. Finish up this treasury, it's almost done. And next combat. I could almost get to the boss at this rate. I don't know if I could survive the boss. You get in the top 1% of an artist's listeners, you can purchase concert tickets in advance for cheaper. I mean, that's pretty neat. I mean, it makes sense. Like, the people who really follow an artist religiously should have first dibs on tickets. And if it helps you get ahead of scalpers, you know, that's always a good thing. Damage to all, -9, but plus 121 max health. I don't know, I think I might keep the damage to all unless I get desperate. Keep that in the event I'm, like, on the verge of death. Excuse me? Oh, that's a lot of vampirism. You're sacrificing regen and attack speed, but also gaining 3 defense. I don't know if it's worth it to lose the regen. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Aw. My Chemical Romance shirts. There's the 4th village, finally. Oh, 5 villages, okay. Much as I don't want to deal with bandits, it might be worth it to have more villages. And if I put them in front of me, while carefully placing them to avoid them getting vampired, because they can get killed by vampire houses, then I could pick up the health right now. Might be worth the damage. Okay, they put the bandits over there. At least there's a 50% chance they'll be in range of blood groves. And by placing them diagonal from vampire mansions, they won't get turned into ghoul villages. Wheat fields in there, very nice. Some rock over here. Next year I'm going to have the worst Spotify Wrapped ever. Why did I get a Fortnite ad on your stream? You may have gotten a pre-roll ad. I think those just happen. I don't know why it was Fortnite specifically. I mean, I think if they're targeting ads, it'd be based on the viewer, not the creator. So maybe it's like you're in the age group that plays Fortnite a lot. I don't know. Nothing personal, Mel. I didn't send you a Fortnite ad myself. That's Twitch's business. They don't let me turn the ads off entirely, unfortunately. They do be bastards that way. Their damage. No, we don't want to lose defense. It's only... not even better attack, it's worse attack. I don't know how this is considered a level 6 weapon. Alright, let's get more health. Finish up that treasury in case we don't continue after this. Blood grove there. Toxic here. to the boss, but I don't know that I'm going to survive another loop, so maybe I shouldn't try. Yeah, I mean, we're already... You see how much health I have. I am back at full from the campsite. Yeah, let's try one more loop. This probably will be the last one, but we're going to at least try one more. This ring gives vampirism, which is nice, and attack speed. Top game was marbles. Do you mean venomous, or do you mean like an actual different marble game? I don't know what marbles means in this context. We got another village. Right now we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To place another one, I'm going to end up with more bandits, which I really, really don't want. I don't know why none have spawned yet. For 2 days. Shouldn't there have been bandits here by now? Weird. Maybe they're bugged, that would be nice. Ruins. Put them here, they'll be in range of the Blood Grove, but not the vampires. That's a good spot for them. And continuing on. Marbles on stream. Okay, maybe I'll check that out. Or is Marbles the name of the streamer? Oh, that was the sound of my potion going off. Alright, let's see here. Place more rocks around treasuries. More mountains. Empty out some treasuries real quick, why not? I can't place one anywhere over here, unfortunately. That was a lot of cards to get from one combat. Wheat fields. Finish up that town. More ruins, good lord. I don't actually know how dangerous these worms are, so maybe I should wait before I place a ton more ruins. Although this is going to be my last loop, I'm pretty sure, so let's just place it in front of me. We can run through it to get the loot, but we'll be gone before anything spawns. By that note, we can run through this grove to get some branches, but be gone before anything spawns. I don't know where the bandits are going to spawn, however. If I put this village down, it may be way in front of me, so we're not going to risk it. 9% vampirism and defense. Sure, why not? The fact that all my equipment is below level 6 and we're on loop 6, you can tell we're starting to lag behind. Our rolls just haven't been incredibly fortuitous. Tournament days, I had 17 marble streams up at once so I could place in the top 50 at the end of the season. Good lord. Must be an engaging game to watch, I suppose. Oh, this is a big fight. Okay, he seems to be doing alright. Although we've already gone through a potion. We've already gone through 2 potions. Got a bit scary. Alright. These don't really help me right now, so let's do second thoughts. Damage is increased by defense. First attack has a 75% chance to stun every enemy for 1 second. Okay, let's do that. You gotta be careful not to trigger the boss, because I want to retreat when I get back to camp. I don't want to fight the boss. Let's just keep an eye on that as we place stuff. The last thing I need to place for a treasury has to be something I can place next to the path. More ruins there. The meadow here, watching this bar very carefully. vampire mansion here, but it would kill that village. So maybe I'll do it after I go by. We gotta keep an eye on this bar though. I do not want to spawn the boss. Alright. I think we're safe to place at least one more tile. So we're just gonna see how far we can get. Well, why do you watch it so much if it's just marbles? Seems like there must be something about it that's fascinating. I literally got this exact sword and didn't want it last time, so we're not gonna go for it this time. Ooh, I'm in a real rough shape. We gotta get to those villages before I die. But this is a Scorch Worm. They have 69 health or so. They don't do a lot of damage. They attack slightly less than 1 per second. They do have a fair bit of defense. Takes part in battles on adjacent tiles. Oh, it's a ranged attacker. Huh. 40% chance to flee instead of being killed. That's really annoying. Although Archer in close combat does mess up its damage, which is nice. More defense, more regen. Okay, yes, we need all the regen we can get right now. Oh god, there's a frickin' blood golem up ahead. I'm gonna get my ass killed. I don't think there's anything I can do to remove it right now, unfortunately. We can place another meadow, but it's not going to do us any good before this fight. This may well be the end. At least we stunned him in time. Alright, yes, yes, yes. Okay, we got him. Regen. No, we don't want to lose the defense. Ooh, very nice vampirism armor. I mean, a little late given that we're planning on leaving soon. 11% evasion's a fair bit, but I'm starting at 0, so it's not enough to save me. You wanted to get in top 50. Is there a benefit to being one of the top 50 viewers of a game? I don't think there's any incentive for me to place any of these things. I don't want to trigger the boss by accident. I just gotta hope I can get to those villages before I run out of health. Oh, and I'm bleeding. That's no point. It does help that I'm getting 14 health back on every attack. Oh, that's gonna spawn another blood golem. Good thing we're leaving. Oh god, quest monsters. That's one downside of villages when you're trying to survive. These quest monsters have so much more health. And my hero is stupidly attacking the stronger one first. Oh, that almost killed me. Okay, is there anything I can do right now to get more health? Or the scarecrow kills me because I only have 134 health left. A rock would give me a little bit more health. Maybe put it right here. Okay, we're up to 134. Not much else I can do. We're gonna have to hope and pray that we kill him without getting hit that much. Okay, good, good, good. So now we're passing through villages, which will get us some health back, but there's a bandit attack on the way. Oh, you get your own custom marble. That's neat. Oh dear. Alright, what is this? This is less vampirism, no regen. Not gonna help me. The 7 more defense is nice. Yeah, I think right now 7 more defense. Actually, it does have 7 more defense is where it's at. Let's group together every little bit of survivability we can right now. Please kill this guy fast, hero. Please kill this guy fast. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. And we have to fight 2 scarecrows, one of which is a boss. That's not great. I'll be very lucky if I make it back to camp this run. Okay, that one's down. Faster attack speed, plus defense. Nah. 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 Okay, we're surviving, we're surviving. Oh, this is a big fight though, good lord. So many gobos. Oh, thank goodness, an Oblivion card. Whatever the hardest fight coming up is, I can remove it with this. Which is gonna look, it looks to be this double Scarecrow fight, or no, this Scarecrow Gargoyle fight, because Gargoyles are really tanky. I'm gonna wait till we get into the town to achieve the healing. And then, yeah, we'll remove it right before it in case anything else gets there. Because also that's gonna be a vampire fight, which we do not want. Alright, just one rat wolf, we can live this. Time crystals, time crystals. Gonna put it in range of some meadows, ideally. Meadows that are not already time crystalled. I do have to be careful not to trigger the boss. We're getting real close. Well, I'm not really placing a lot of stuff. That's about to spawn an enemy. Good thing we're about to leave. Alright, so we're gonna get our health here. And now we're gonna vampire the place so that we can finish this treasury. Thankfully that did not spawn the boss like I worried it might. See, that turned into a ransacked village, which spawns ghouls, which we do not want right now, but we're already past it, we're not going back there. Now we have to fight 2 goddamn scarecrows. We're actually in decent health right now. I mean, I guess if Marbles is... Marble exclusive rewards on Twitch is where it's at, and that's where it's at. This is the same defense, and then evasion instead of damage. Vampirism slightly less though. I think the evasion's worth it. Scraping together every little bit we can here to not die. That's a lot of defense. Yeah, that's worth it. Just trying to finish out the last little bit. Oh god, there's a vampire in this fight. Get him quick, hero, get him quick. And he spawns these bats too, which is not helpful, because then you have to attack the bats before you attack him. Not worth it to lose the regen. 70 marble streamers, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of marble streamers. Do not know what that sound is. It's making me a little nervous. It is looking like we're gonna make it at this rate though. I just gotta not accidentally lose my Oblivion card. I gotta place it after this. Hopefully I don't get more than 2 card drops from this battle. It moved to the left surprisingly fast there. That's 1 card drop. Please just drop 1. Okay, the vampire didn't screw me, thankfully. 14 vampirism, slightly less damage. No. A lot of regen. I don't know that it's worth it to lose the 2 defense. We're almost there anyway. Let's Oblivion this fight. I don't want to replace the wheat fields. I'm worried it's going to spawn the boss if I do. I'm not placing anything else. We're just gonna run through and hope for the best. Oh god, that's a vampire and the 3 goddamn scarecrows. At least the chest didn't turn out to be a chest mimic. No. No, no. Just get him, hero. We're almost done. Oh, this is very nerve-wracking. Had to get the marbles 24/7. Yeah, I guess so. Jeez. Alright, so we're at almost full health. As much as I'm tempted to go another loop, it's clear that we're gonna get back with slightly less health each time. Last time at this point, I was at full health. And now I'm getting back with like 80%, and I have 2 potions instead of 3. So if I was to run again, I'm either gonna die from stuff like this 4 ghoul encounter, or I'm gonna get back with less than half health, which means I'm not gonna be in any shape to fight a boss. So it's not really worth the risk to keep going. And I'm worried about placing more stuff to get materials, because I don't know what happens if the boss spawns while I'm on the tile. I think it might just put me right into the fight. But I think the play right now, as much as I hate to do it, is to actually retreat. That way I get to keep 100% of my items. Because if I die, I only keep 30%. If I retreat when I'm not on the campsite, I only keep 60. So it's been a while since I've got to retreat from the campsite and keep everything. I think that's the play here. So now we got lots of materials to build up our town. You see, all of these are eligible for upgrades. Or maybe I could build something entirely new. Can't afford the smelter yet. The crypt lets us get a necromancer, which is cool. But I feel like more urgent is the intel center, which lets us get golden cards. No, I was thinking the supply depot is what I got last time, which was more urgent. I think maybe the crypt, and then also a mud hut so that we can move one of the tents that are just scattered about and you can't choose where they go. Let's get the crypt and unlock the necromancer. This has to go next to... I think it has to go next to the graveyard, which means it would have to overwrite this garden. Let's try building a mud hut first that we can move these tents. We can move the residential down. This is the field kitchen. I don't think anything else needs to go next to the field kitchen. And there's already 2... Let's build a mud hut down here. It'll be residential. One step closer from the humble camp to a proud village, even though it's just a hut half buried in mud. We're honestly grateful. The people are very exhausted. Body and mind, some private space to call home will make anyone happier. That didn't let me choose which camp I wanted to move, unfortunately. I still have 4 survivor tents. I thought they would move into the hut. You can give residents furniture or food to store. What does upgrading do? Oh, this just gives me more slots for the crafting, for the supply menu, doesn't it? Okay, what's this do? Hero's damage is increased by 5 when he's within range of a road lantern or beacon. Well, I don't use those, but might as well equip the thing. Can I still afford to build the crypt? I can. I guess we'll just overwrite 1 garden, and the farm will have ever so slightly less food capacity. It's not great, but not the end of the world. I also don't need to unlock the necromancer yet. I still haven't mastered the rogue. Oh no, you're allergic to your vitamins. Yeah, maybe trade those to somebody else for something else. Alright, I'm gonna wait on building until I've given this more thought, because it's not about to make another run anyway tonight. So that's gonna do it for me this evening. Thank you for watching, if you did watch. and I'll see you next time.